Guys of Reddit, what can us girls do to make you feel special? Text us first. Edit, thanks for all the upvotes and rewards, I truly appreciate it. Just hug your guy more often. GIVEMETHEHUGPLZ. Plaza hugs. I could use a hug. Sending virtual hugs. Everyone who sees this comment gets a cookie and a virtual hug. Edit, everyone gets double cookies and hugs from Mac, and this my first 1K update comment. Cheers. Compliment us please. We really need it sometimes. Hello Ash, congrats on achieving the Pokemon Master status after 22 years. Thank you 3. I love your username. Random long hugs. A simple compliment. Oh, you look good today. Never underestimate the power of a deep, meaningful hug. In my dating days, I met a girl on the internet in a city 4 hours away. After a couple weeks of online and phone chatting, I drove out there and met her. When we first met face to face, she gave me a hug. That first hug was intimate, meaningful, it felt like I was hugging someone I knew for my entire life. It's hard to describe thoroughly, but it was an intense moment with someone who was basically a stranger. I had long-term girlfriends before, but this was different. We have been married for 11.5 years, going strong. I've had one hug like that in my life. I'd give anything to have another. I cherish that memory. I got told my eyes look nice a few days ago. I honestly can't remember the last time someone complimented me before that. Certainly made me freeze for a second. Edit, I'm seeing a lot of I want to do that but I don't know them, want to seem like I'm flirting, etc. It is important to mention that this compliment came from a random woman I had never met before who was taking my order at a fast food place. You don't have to know them. A girl complimented my eyes in 10th grade home EC, 12 years later, and I still think about it a few times a year. Unsolicited sincere compliments leave a lasting impact, especially if you don't have the highest self-esteem. Compliments. Just finished high school and remember that one time about 5 years ago someone told that I was getting more muscular, and being not quite a popular kid, that was one of the very first compliments I ever got, and at the time gave me quite a confidence boost. Something that simple can make a great impact. Edit, went to sleep, woke up to this blowing up and definitely wasn't expecting. Thanks a lot for the silver and gold, and all the replies. I love your photography. Wasn't really expecting this, TBH my photography inspiration has been quite low and I can't really force myself to go out as more. Thanks to this is exactly what I am going to do first thing in the morning, so yeah, appreciated that. I get it. I do photography as well and I'm super burnt out. It's awful, but hopefully since I'm going to college now and to a bigger city, maybe that will force me to go out and shoot. Last week I forced myself to a challenge which consisted of choosing one stress. I live in a fairly small city and that is partially why I just can't force myself to go out. And just shooting from that stress, you have to make 3 photos and that actually turned out pretty well. You can shoot streets that cross that one, you can't just leave that street. Setting little challenges like this might help you, maybe try giving it a shot. I did 365 challenges for a few years in a row and it helped my creativity and overall photo quality immensely. Cuddle us, be the big spoon, stroke your nails through our hair. Most guys are so starved of any casual physical affection. I love to be his little jetpack and lay his head on my chest for head scratches. 35 years and I didn't know I've been looking for a little jetpack this whole time. We're out there. Trust me. A lot of girls want to be your jetpack, they might just be embarrassed to latch on without knowing that you like it. Yeah, but what if I start dating a girl and she's all cool and I ask her to be my jetpack and she's cool with that, but come to find out she has a gas leak? Flex Seal. That's a load of damage. I had a girl drive to my house and leave a note that pretty much said, "Have a great day." It took her an hour to do that. Made my day. That was 25 years ago. I hid a little note in my guy's cigarettes saying, "Have a good day. I love you." I found out that he carried it with him every day since. I got a little note from a friend once. I still have it in a sleeve in the visor of my car. Tell us what you think. I mean what you think about us. Don't waste your and our time with hints and stuff like that. We don't get subtle hints. We don't get obvious hints. If you want your hair pulled, ask for it. I have a friend that was interested in sleeping with a guy. She asked my opinion on how to best let him know. She was planning to maybe start winking at him. I had to explain to her that he would probably assume she had something in her eye. I eventually got her to pretty much ask the guy if he wanted to duck, and turns out he did. For a shy person, relating to any gender, who is too caught up in his own head, just saying hi or small conversation means a lot. Edit, thanks for that shiny silver. I fell asleep on the train today and landed my head on a girl's lap. She also had her bag on her lap, so it wasn't too lewd, who was sitting perpendicular to me. I immediately slurred out and am sorry. I distinctly remember her being gorgeous in my groggy state. She cracks this smile and says it's okay. Okay, that went well, all things considered. I didn't get pepper sprayed or get called gross. I look at the stop we're on in a panic and realize I get off in the next one. I feign going back to sleep and hear her giggle beside me. Get to my stop and don't look back. And that was the highlight of my day. Did an oopsie. She didn't take it personal and even giggled to herself about it. I would actually die of embarrassment if this happened to me. I had someone else sleep on me by accident once on my way to work. I let that person sleep for a bit before I woke him up. And yes, it was awkward. Approach us, initiate conversation. Some of us feel way too ugly and insecure to do that to anybody we feel is even slightly attractive. Cries and ugly 2 silvers? You all are nuts. But thank you. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Is that what he calls it? Sorry sir if I offend you with my horrible ugliness. Cuddle, that's all I need right now. I desperately need someone to cuddle with. Frown. I give cuddle to you. Cuddle's no homo. Tell your man how much he means to you. I feel pretty worthless most of the time because I have serious mental issues. Nothing makes me feel better than when my girl looks me dead in the eyes and tells me that I mean the world to her. I don't understand why I mean so much to her, but I'm so happy that she's there. That's beautiful. A lot of the people you're addressing here on Reddit are single dudes who want what a relationship would bring. The little things like cuddles and compliments that you should be giving your man regardless, because you love him and want him to be happy. What you should be focusing on, if you're in a relationship, are the less thought of things that are still important. Do something thoughtful for him that he might not expect. Does he like cookies? Bake some cookies for you both to share. If you suck at baking, it's the thought that counts. You did something for him that was fun for you and pleasantly thoughtful for him. Keep your relationship fresh and propose dates or just going for walks. Make him feel good about spending time with you. That for me is what would make me feel special, having my better half try to make me feel wanted and appreciated. For all of those chicks that can't cook, it's the thought that counts. Hug me tightly without saying anything. Let me kiss your forehead. Every girl, or person for that matter, loves forehead kisses. Kiss our foreheads as often as you want, please. My guy does it when he is sleeping and rolls over to me. It's the best. He isn't even conscious, but he wants to make me feel special. My girl likes to hold my hand when she's falling asleep. She'll hold it to her chest with both hands and every once in a while she'll kiss it. Just makes me swoon. My wife likes to hold my hand as she's falling asleep too. Within like 60 seconds of her grabbing it, she's snoring. Then she starts squeezing, pulling, stretching, doing multiple kinds of torture to my hand until I either yelp or take my hand back and she's upset. Ha ha, it always starts out cute with them, then it's like you're asleep. Let it go.